What is up, guys? Mcdoubles back here with a brand new video, and today I finally give you the Darkmaster right before League 4 comes out. We finally got the enchant on my last video, and today we play to 60. Check it out at max, see if we can make a build work, and see if it's any good. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Let's jump right in. So, okay guys, we are on Darkmaster, probably the very last time we'll play this guy in all of Season 8, at least until TBC comes out, the end of League 4. We've been on this guy for 6 to 7 months now. It's my intellect caster guy. A little bit of a sentimentality going on here, right? I'm feeling a little sad, you know? But all good things must come to an end eventually. And I do feel like we're going out with a bang by finally getting our hands on Darkmaster, as you can see. So Darkmaster requires a dominated undead or enslaved demon pet, and we went with the undead, so we have a zombie right now. I think at some point we might go for a banshee. I've heard the banshees are pretty good. But what I want to do is go ahead and read out to you guys what my Darkmaster enchant does. First of all, I got it in Scholomance. You guys saw it in my last video, very last boss of Scholomance, Darkmaster Ganling, and I killed him. I beat out 4 other people, and I got the enchant. You can also do the Scholomance key quest chain, and you can get the enchant that way as well. So back to Darkmaster. It says, when my undead guy attacks, he applies Necromancer's Touch when doing damage with any of his abilities. Drain life can also crit, and then we're going to get into what looks to be kind of like a two-way thing, right? So on one hand, I want to use Drain Soul. On another, I'm going to be using Drain Life. And then I'm also going to be spamming Shadow Bolt, and that seems to be the name of the game. So with that in mind, Shadow Bolt and Haunt give me stacks of Harvested Essence, and Drain Soul is used with 5 of those stacks to apply another stack of Afflicted Soul. If I get to 15 of those, I apply something called Ruptured Soul. Drain Life also only heals for 20% of the damage dealt, but it also heals my pet, and Drain Soul causes 2 times the normal damage if my target is in execute range, so that's pretty good as well. Now, these next 3 things are everything we just read out, right? So Necromancer's Touch. This is what my undead applies to targets when he attacks with an ability. So it looks like he causes my target to take more damage from Drain Life, stacking up to 10 times, so up to 200% more damage from Drain Life. That's crazy, actually. Next, we have Harvested Essence, and the Harvested Essence, once again, comes from the Shadow Bolt and the Haunt. So it looks like it reduces the cast time of Drain Life or Drain Soul and makes it hit faster as well, stacking up to 5 times. So to me, it looks like you spam Shadow Bolt until you get enough stacks to where you can use, Drain Soul or maybe even the Drain Life. And that's where it's going to come down to, like, doing one or the other based on the stacks that you have. And lastly, we have the Ruptured Soul effect, and it says target takes 20% more damage from shadow damage over time effects. Maybe that includes Drain Soul and Drain Life, but it definitely includes Corruption, which we do have, and you'll see that in a moment. But it also looks like this lasts 30 seconds. So this is going to be something I can keep up very consistently. And once again, Ruptured Soul comes from actually using Drain Soul on a target after I rupture it, basically, and get, 15 stacks of Afflicted Soul. Now, this is all going to make more sense when we actually play it. Of course, I want to read it out, let you guys know what's about to happen. But, yeah, we're going to get to level 60 now. Starting at level 19, I started with the following abilities, right? I got Serpent Sting, just kind of meh. Power Word Fortitude right now. Flame Tongue Totem for the SP. That's actually not too bad. We'll see if we keep it. Corruption, Drain Life, Shadow Bolt, and we have the Shadow Waste Bolt enchant on right now as well. So that's just going to be a slightly better version of Shadow Bolt that also has a dot portion added to it for free. That's actually a World Forge enchant, and we've been using that for months at this point. Very strong. One of the best ones, actually, in Season 8, if you ask me. It's so pivotal for so many shadow-based builds. Now, as for my skill cards, I actually have pretty good stuff for this build. We have Power Infusion for more cast speed. We have Arcane Power for more damage. Shadow Form, of course, for more shadow damage. And we have the Haunt guaranteed as well. Devouring Plague, because probably going to be usable, right, with the Drain Soul as well. And for now, as we know, Molten Armor is actually going to have all of its Spirit synergy stripped away with League 4. But for now, it is still Spirit synergistic. So, Molten Armor and Fell Armor, we'll see if we get lucky enough to get that. That's going to give me a percentage of my Spirit as hit rating and also as crit with the Molten Armor. So, what I like to do when I play my Shadow builds and what most people do is they go for a Spirit Gear synergistic approach. So, what this allows you to do is actually proc Spirit Tap right here, which gives you more bonus Spirit just from critting, actually, with your Shadow dots. But it also gives you a percentage of your Spirit as spell critical strike rating. You can just double down, and we've done this before with all the different Spirit modifier type things. Okay, yeah, so there it is, right? 15% of our Spirit goes towards crit right there. And then also I looked it up, we have Student of the Mind, which is going to give me even more Spirit. Where is it? Right here. But also give me 15% of my Spirit as spell damage. So it's all Spirit synergistic, but in a DPS kind of way. And that's very, very cool and very, very good with Shadow specifically. So we're going to get to leveling, guys. We're going to see if we get new abilities that are actually good for this build. And I hope we get lucky. So yeah, let's begin. Okay, so level 20 already. And we got lucky on the Drain Soul. So I'll I'll take that. We're getting everything that we need right off the bat. That's core and rotational. So I'm gonna do some leveling in a more old-fashioned way, do some BGs and stuff like that. And this is not gonna be like super complex because we're at the very end of a expansion right now. But I think the general plan for this is gonna be just getting the max, doing a little bit of some light M+, let's just say, BG leveling, dungeon leveling, all the way to max as well. And mostly it's just gonna be showing how Darkmaster plays, if it's fun, if it's smooth, and if we think it might actually be decent. Can we kill this guy? But I go for the corruption. Oh, he knows I'm on him. So we're building up stacks of harvested essence right now. I think I have to get 3 more for this to be significant. I'm gonna kill this guy. Yeah, he died. We go on this guy. Tidal waste bolt. Oh, okay. There's a corruption on him. Let's build up some more stacks. Okay. Nice, he's dead too. Okay, well, that's actually pretty nice so far. You can see the power of Shadow Waste Bolt is ridiculous, dude. And we have the flag. Okay, let's see if we can make a cap happen. Now, the zombie is interesting, but I'm not sure if this is what we're going to stay with. Like I said, probably going to go for the Banshee. All right, can I go on this guy? He has Disease Cloud, some basic abilities in that regard. We can actually break the fear. Let's not forget that. Spamming Shadow Waste Bolt. I'm going to go for a Drain Life after this one. Nice, okay. Let's go for the speed boost. But yeah, Disease Cloud, as you can see, which is AoE damage. We have Limb Thrash, basic single target. And then another basic single target ability with Infected Wound, but it also increases physical damage taken. The zombie's not too good for a caster, it seems. Okay, game over. Damn, I got in this one late, by the way. At least we came in strong to the degree that we could for the short period of time that we were in here. All right, let's keep queuing. All right, a couple more levels later. Let's see if we can actually take mines right here. I've got Devouring Plague. I just got that actually in my last BG. It was a pretty tiny BG. We actually won it pretty easily. I don't have a trinket, damn it. Oh, looks like I got help. I didn't need it though. This guy's dead. Drain life dead. Nice. Level 29 now. So the reason to take Devouring Plague is because I could take Devouring, which says the application of my corruption essentially refreshes Devouring Plague. So I can keep Devouring Plague up without even trying, and that's going to be the main thing. As for the third epic enchant between Shadow Waste Bolt and that one, I'm not too sure. We're going to have to look around, but from other versions of Darkmaster that I've seen, people don't really know what to take. I've seen some underwhelming third epic enchants, I'll just say that. However, right now, I'm actually using Exhausting Leech. So essentially, I've got a certain talent right here. Let's see if we can cap this real quick while we talk about it. So let's go ahead and go for the cap. But I've got Soul Leech, which just has a 100% chance to give me health equal to 15% of the damage of Shadow Bolt. Somebody's coming. 2 people are coming. Let's just go for the dots. Damn it, dude. I really need a trinket. Like a proper trinket. Can I heal through this? Can I heal through this and not die? My undead buddy is on this guy. Nice, dude. Can I heal through this girl too? Yes. Okay, I'm gonna live. It's gonna be fine. But yeah, so I heal by using Shadow Bolt, and now I also apply a 35% slow for 5 seconds every 5 seconds as well. I figure we might as well go for something a little bit extra. Okay, there we go. Shadow Form, by the way. I'll take that. All right, so I'm gonna go for the Corruption on this guy, Devouring Plague as well. Go for a Shadow Waste Bolt. We're going to win this, dude. It's going to be a 5 cap really soon. At least I hope so. All right, I'm going to go for the cap. All right, they respawned, and this battle is really going to dictate everything. There's a big boy right here. I'm going to go for the big guy. He has the most HP. He's going to be able to tank stuff, so we have to go for him first. Go for this guy now as well. So we're building up stacks. I want to see if I can build up as many stacks as possible. Corruption on this guy. I'm actually an undead, so good luck, dude. You can't fear me. I can go for one of those Drain Souls soon, I think, right? Nope. Is that what I want? No, it's going to be Drain Life, right? Oh, no, they Shadow Lock me, dude. Every time I think I'm lucky and, like, this is going to be the moment. All right, there we go. We got the 5 cap, guys. I think they're going to go for Stables. I'm going to grab this Rejuvenation buff and maybe go for that. Yep, they immediately went for Stables. It was obvious, dude. There's a guy just, like, doing a last-ditch effort on the enemy team right now, just, like, one-capping everything. I understand where his mindset's at, but they auto-lose, and so it's just, like, delaying the inevitable. Okay, I'm going for the Drain Life. I'm hoping it's going to be enough life, literally, that I drain that I won't die. I'm going to die here. All right, recapping Blacksmith, but this should be the win, right? Okay, there we go. Like I said, we won. Okay, guys, so at this point, I've just been spamming BGs pretty nonchalantly, you know, not really caring too much about the outcome, just trying to get my abilities, get some levels. We're currently level 43, just got Power Infusion. Right before that, I got the Arcane Power as well. Yo, if I could be totally real with you guys, like, I think I'm just way too excited for League 4. I've been putting off this video for, like, so long because every time I think about Ascension, I think, I just want to play League 4. So I guess we could go for Firebeard real quick and go for Firebeard's head, which is going to be a lot of XP with this aura and pot. But one thing I will say is that I am a little worried about doing M+ and knowing that this spec has no AoE built into the kit. That's a big F when it comes to M+. If you don't have AoE, then the majority of the time you're not really doing as much. But again, like, the main point of this video is to check out how it plays and to, like, maybe think about how it might actually perform overall, right? You can think about it for League 4, for example. So there's, like, this random guy farming pirates right now, which I totally didn't expect to see another real human person person out here, especially like 2 days before the league. Yeah, there's this guy Money Gang. Nice name, bro. He's just farming all the pirates. Okay. I didn't think people farmed pirates anymore. Maybe he's literally just questing like, oh, he's an Iron Man. Big respect, bro. Good luck on your journey. So essentially the build is Shadow Bolt spam and you occasionally drain. And I feel like that's really going to be very, very close to home for me. I've played quite a few Shadow Bolt builds in the past. I didn't expect it to be like this though. But you can see I have 5 harvested essence. I can go for the drained soul. You see I'm building up afflicted souls right now. And look, I just got ruptured soul on that guy. 20% more shadow damage. Okay, that's how that works. Let's just go for Andre real quick. Okay, we got some instant shadow bolts. Will I die? Oh, I just gained a level. I don't think I'll die. Nice. Spam the shadow bolt all day. Got another nightfall proc. So I can actually go for one of these. That's a super fast drain life right there. I just feel like it's super overpowered against creatures, you know? And then you go into a BG, it's like 1/10 of the damage. Oh, there we go. New ability. Cat form, flare, and then picklock. I'll go for the picklock, I guess. It's actually better than you think. It opens up doors and M+ and stuff like that. I think this is pretty much garbage, right? So I'm just gonna... Well, do I go Major Armor Mastery and try to hope I get Molten Armor over the Flame Tongue Totem? Honestly, somebody else will have the totem. I get a little greedy with that, but I'm gonna go for that. So now I can pick Mage Armor for now and hope that this actually just increases my chance of getting Molten Armor later on, and it should. So that's actually not a bad pickup, to be honest with you. And there we go, Andre Firebeard's head. Let's go turn that in for massive XP, guys. Hey, look, there's another guy over there. It's a Resolute. Dude, that's the thing. And, you know, I heard about this with Turtle WoW, too. When you have so many game modes, everybody's playing a game mode. You know what I mean? And most of the time, those game modes can't interact with each other, although Resolute definitely can. But I think Iron Man can only be with other Iron Men. Now, you might say to yourself, isn't that going to be a bad thing about the league when like one of the major focuses is challenges? And then my argument is going to be only if it was just going to be like a tag on onto the current, you know, season 8 server that I'm playing on right now. But it's not. It's a fresh realm. So there's going to be so many people out there that the odds are, even if you are an Iron Man and you see somebody out there, they're probably going to be an Iron Man too. I know for a fact I'm going to do an Iron Man or a hardcore journey, one of the two, maybe both. It depends how slow you level, actually. I'm not really sure. They didn't make it abundantly clear as far as I was aware. Maybe it's hidden in the Discord somewhere. But they didn't, as far as I was aware, make it abundantly clear that they lowered the XP gain by a significant amount. In other words, are you going to level slow? Is it going to be super fast? Obviously, when the server first comes out, nobody can use XPR as an XP pots until, you know, somebody reaches max level for the first time. So, you know, everything kind of comes down to that. How slow is it going to be? How hard is it going to be? Because, you know, one of the big arguments for why Iron Man mode's not really worth making a video series on Ascension is that it's actually, like, really, really easy. So you have to compound it with multiple game modes. But even then, it's just like, can I not AFK? It's not really about playing really, really well. Okay, there we go. Level 45, I'll take it. Okay, quick journey, right? Let's just keep on queuing and try to get to 60 with only 15 more levels to go. Okay, so honestly, this ended up being a complete pumper towards my last 20-ish levels in BGs. As you guys can see, I was absolutely decimating people with a very simple combo. Basically, you apply your dots, you go for 5 Shadow Bolts, of course, pop your CDs, and after you get 5 Shadow Bolts, you go for a Drain Life. At that precise moment, let's say you're on your 4th Shadow Bolt, you go for your 5th, and as the 5th is flying, you Drain Life, the guy just melts. They instantaneously die. It was ridiculous. It was actually really, really interesting. I wonder if this is good for PvP. But anyway, guys, we did get to level 60. I've got my Haunt. Let's grab it. And here's some legendaries. I don't think I want any of those, actually. But yeah, that was pretty fun. Okay, now we can actually check it out at max. Okay, guys, so we are fully, like, kitted up and ready to go. 68 item level, because this is, like, an older character, as you guys know. It has been a few days, honestly, between the last clip and this one. I've been putting it off because I'm just too excited for League 4, and, like, it's kind of hard to want to play the modern server when League 4 is coming. However, I've already tested the rotation. These are the enchants I'm using. Soul Siphoning, Fierce Mind, all the Spirit Synergy, 1 Wizard Shadow Bolt because I had the room. I need my Precision and my Balance of Power for the hit cap. And then we have Devouring, which I talked about, Shadow Waste Bolt, which I talked about, and now Shadow Core. And this is going to proc Molten Core more often and incorporate the Mind Blast into my rotation. And Molten Core is more crit on the Shadow Waste Bolt. And then we have improved Shadow Bolt as well, because I think I should just go hard in the Shadow Bolt. That's my current strategy. Now, I got some pretty lucky rolls. I did not get the Fell Armor, but we have the Molten Armor. I've got some Spirit stuff with Prayer of Spirit. I got Create Spellstone for more periodic damage and more haste. I have everything I need damage-wise, and then I have, well, I have my main stuff. So let's go ahead and show you guys what my DPS looks like with this item level. Okay, let's try this one more time. I wanted to wait for cooldowns. Let's go in, sick everybody on this dummy. Get the Devouring up. Go for that Mind Blast. So here's what I want. 1, 2. I want to look at my stacks. 3, 4, 5. Let's go for a Drained Soul. Let's get those Ruptured stacks. All right, that should be it, right? Now we're going to keep going. I'm getting instant procs now as well. Now we're going to go for 5 again, but this time we're going to go for the drain life, like right there, into a haunt. And now the devouring is keeping everything up. So we're going to go for a mind blast. You see we're already over 4K. You see the difference now with playing the spec properly, because we can go for a drain life right there as well. This is so easy too, honestly. Like I'm telling you, I haven't put that much thought into it. It just plays so easily. So I think doing over 4K at 68 item level with pretty interesting gear, like it's not all spirit based. I'm going to start falling off because I'm talking. But I think that's actually pretty good. And we're still keeping over 4K. I'm actually really impressed by that. So I got to be honest, I think that alone proves that it's good. But of course, let's take it through some dungeons and let's just see how it plays. Real quick though, my talents, just so you guys know what's going on. I will put this in my Discord because I guess you could possibly use it for League 4. Mostly affliction stuff. I want to make sure things like Drain Soul, Corruption, and stuff like that crit. So I took Pandemic. Shadow Brace means every time I Shadow Waste Bolt, I do more Corruption and Devouring damage and Drain Life, I believe, as well. I do believe periodic Shadow damage does mean Drain Life and Drain Soul. Everlasting Affliction means Haunt is always keeping up the Corruption, which means you never have to worry about your dots when you have Devouring and you're actually using Drain Life and Drain Soul properly. I have a lot of hit rating things like Death's Grasp because you need 14% hits, so if you have better gear in that regard, you might be okay. If you get Fell Armor, by the way, like that's a great way to mitigate that. Molten Core, of course, that's a lot more Shadow Bolt damage and Shadow Bolt crit. Of course, Shadow Core is keeping that up with the improved Shadow Bolt, more crit bonus with Ruin, more Shadow Bolt damage with Shadow and Flame, and Backdraft is why I think that Shadow Core is even better with this, because when I Mind Blast, I not only get the Molten Core procs with it, and it, you know, interweaves with the rotation really well, but I also start casting Shadow Waste Bolt at like a breakneck speed. It's ridiculous, honestly. And then everything's like Spirit Talents and stuff like that that I told you about already, and so yeah, I think it works really, really well. Okay, I did get into a group, but I just want to say right now, it's a plus 19, and for this item level, that's probably too high for me, and also, I don't think this is going to be good on AoE, so we'll try to focus on the bosses, but I did get lucky enough to get Seed of Corruption, so, I mean, that's not the spec, though, right? So even though it's like, oh, I can spam Seed and might actually do okay DPS, it's like, who cares? So we'll actually just get to the bosses and just see how it does. All right, here we go, guys. Let's see how we do on the bosses. Honestly, as you can see, like, as I said, the AoE is going to be perfectly fine with the Seed of Corruption. Okay, this is about to be crazy. Like, this is unfortunately a boss with AoE. I'm towards the bottom because I'm waiting for this big Seed of Corruption right here. So you can see this is part of the affix where you get more shadow damage. Okay, another boss with AoE. This is going to suck. I'm never going to get a single moment where it's single target. And of course, I'm always the one that gets stunned on this altar. And you know it. You've seen the videos. You know it's true. It's every single time I'm the one that gets stunned on this altar, bro. Dude, it literally happened twice. We get more crazy AoE with this shadow affix. I love when this happens, dude. It actually reminds me of my old times playing other shadow builds like Pure Shadow. Okay, last boss. No cooldowns, but how do we do, right? Okay, so we've already got this. Let's go for a Drain Soul. I can finally go for the Drain Soul. It's been really hard to make this happen so far. All right, nice. You can see I set up a weak R at this point as well. So now we can start going for the Drain Life, at least for like 20-ish seconds. Yo, I'm actually I can go for a Thunderstorm. Drain Life now finally. Hopefully I don't fail too badly with my mana here. Go for a Haunt. Go for another big Drain Life. Nice. Keep it up. I think I'll at least come in second place. I think if I wasn't this might go a lot better. But we can go for another Drain Life right here. And that's the big one, right? Like, that's the part where it really gets good. Because, like, the Drain Life instantaneously boosts up your Devouring as well. I'm realizing, like, it's even better than I thought. Another Drain Life right here. Keep it up. Mind Blast into the Haunt. And then another big Drain Life after this one, right? Yeah, it was. Nice. He's healing. But we can go for a Mind Blast into the Haunt after this. And then I think just one more, maybe? No, one more. Drain Life. There we go. Dude, he's healing so much. That's not good, dude. That's absolutely not good. We can go for the Haunt right here, though. Keep it up. Dude, like, there's no way to make this healing stop that I have on me personally. Let's just go for a Drain Soul because it's actually taking a hot second. And I need to renew that buff. I thought he was going to die, to be fair. All right, here's another Mind Blast. Keep it up. Pump until I can go for the Drain Life again. There it is. Crits on the Drain Life are ridiculous for a spell like that. Like 5 and 7k and stuff like that. It's insane. All right, he's going to die. He's going to die, right? Dude, is this a joke? He just regrowthed right when he was about to die. That's another Drain Life into another instant Shadow Waste Bolt into the Mind Blast. Now we can go for more Shadow Waste Bolts. One more after this and we have a Drain Life. Maybe we'll finish him off. There's another Shadow Waste Bolt into a Haunt, to a Mind Blast. So this is the big burst. Or Shadow Waste Bolts. I just need one more after this one and he's going to die, right? Because this is a big Drain Life. And there we go. Okay, at least wow, we actually one-chested it. That sucks. I'll take it, though. It's a plus 19. I want to do different content with this, though, that's more single target. At least we came in second. For this item level, I think it's actually quite good. I think this is going to be one of those specs that's like as good in PvE as it's good in PvP, and you don't find too many like that because some of them are only good for one or the other, and I think that's going to be a really big selling point of a spec like this if it does interest you, especially if you like all forms of content, you know what I mean? Because as we saw with me BG leveling, like it was already good then. Okay, do we actually get anything to make this run worth it? We'll go for Intellect. Iron Weave Mantle. Well, I'm not going to be tanking on this guy, but that would have been sick if I was some kind of tank. Okay, GG. Okay, honestly, the 19 for this character Darkmaster, I just felt like it was too big for its britches. We have to find probably more like a +10, which would have been more normal with this item level when, you know, Season 8 first came out. Because, like, once again, like, I'm pretty confident, like, now especially, like, they removed the added damage you get on dummies, and so what you guys saw is literally what you get. It's pretty damn good if you ask me. Honestly, let's just queue up real quick and see if we can make something happen, just to DPS check and play it out, see if it feels smooth and good. Let me just tell you guys, one thing I'm really looking forward to spice Ascension up is not being in these regular dungeons anymore. Like, their design is good, but it's still vanilla, typical endgame dungeons, and with League 4, we've got a bunch of leveling dungeons that are going to be somewhat relevant in that regard. Very relevant, actually, in this regard, and they're going to have unique M0 and M+ loot. It's going to be a little bit more hard to obtain from what I saw. I think the chest, for example, is only going to give the old loot, and that's because they're worried about balance. They don't want people to feel like, oh, I'm only getting garbage. We don't even know if the new stuff's going to be garbage yet, but that's going to be part of the awesome experimentation aspect of it all. Like, for example, does anybody want like an M+ Herod's axe? Because I want it just to try it, but you have to think like, well, if there's no stats on it, like, is it going to have higher base damage or something like that to compensate? Probably not, but it might not matter either. I don't know, it's a cool concept. Like, Herod's Legacy was better than people thought it was going to be, and that was an enchant that basically gave you the effect. Now you could double down on that. You could have like Titan's Grip, double Herod's. Oh my god, with the Herod's Legacy. Holy crap, dude. Okay, so I'm in here with a Thunder Slam, I think, build. I think it might be the tank right there. A Fire Mage, 2 Fire People. So let's see if we beat them on the first boss. I accidentally popped Arcane Power, don't judge me. So I've got my Banshee out. Let's go for this. Into the double dot. Now we're going to go into a Shadow Waste Bolt. Going to go for that Drain Soul ASAP, as you guys know. As soon as I get that proc. God, I hate when I get knocked up on this boss. Because you just want to play the game, you know what I mean? Alright, there we go. Drain Soul. And when this buff goes away, I'm done. Okay, I'm basically done. Go for, oh my god, knocked up again. Go for a Mind Blast, because I think the burst is coming, but it might not have enough HP. Come on, let me have a Drain Life before he dies. Drain Life. Oh, here it is. Oh god, no. Go, 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 go. Nice, dude. See, first place DPS on that boss. Okay, and this is where I kind of should be. Like, a little bit higher, obviously, like a +10. +8. But this feels good right off the bat. These people are a lot closer to me. Because, like, I literally don't have anything, like, even past BWL. I have nothing from BWL. Alright, here's a boss. Unfortunately, there's some AoE on it, which you just hate to see with a spec like this right off the bat. But we've got all the dots up, and we're going to go for that Shadow Waste Bolt. We're going to stick to the single target. And so that means people have a little bit of an advantage on us if they have, like, an AoE capability to their spec that's really, really strong. But that's okay. We're not going to let it tilt us, or we're not going to think too hard about it. We're just going to keep on pumping. Molten Core proc is up. Into the Shadow Waste Bolt. We're going to be critting a lot. Nice. I've got my Drain Life. There we go. So I can actually go for a Mind Blast into the instant Shadow Waste Bolt Haunt. And every dot is already up. I didn't have to actually reapply it manually based on the way the spec plays. Here's another Drain Life. I could be a little better with that, but, you know, we're new to the spec. Hey, look, we're actually able to almost catch up. Maybe towards the end, maybe we can actually bring it up. Let's see. We have a clever hat that dropped, by the way. It's not better than what I have, but it's actually close, and that tells you a lot. Okay, almost, dude, almost. Okay, can we go for a big Seed of Corruption spam on these little dudes? Oh, look at that. I popped my CDs, bro. I wanted to flex over 10k DPS on just that one couple blow up. Oh my god, 2 blow ups or something like that, but still. I just love that shadow builds can just use Seed of Corruption and you're fine. Like, you could even, like, enchant into it if you wanted to, but it's nice knowing that you don't have to. The thing is, like, believe it or not, shadow builds tend to have more complex rotations, I feel like, than other caster builds. Like, it's not like Frostbolt. It's not like, you know, Smite Holy Fire. It's like you have to keep your dots up, find a way to maintain them if you don't have to reapply them yourself, and then I have, personally, 5 different abilities I'm consistently using. I would say that's above average for Ascension WoW. All right, let's go on the last boss. Devouring Plague on the way down. Corruption's up as well. Go for the Haunt. I want to get that Drain Soul up ASAP. Everything's up. Mind Blast, obviously, to start, so I can go super fast on the Shadow Waste Bolt. I could go for, like, this Shadow Burn to keep going as well. I did actually roll that. Am I going to die? Or are we going to get heals? Nice, we got heals. Okay, cool. We have a Mind Blast instant into another Shadow Waste Bolt. I actually can just factor in the Shadow Burn. That might actually just be better overall. Let's just go for a Seed and a Drain Soul as well. A Drain Life, actually. Go for another instant Seed. Yeah, like the AoE might kill me, so I have to do this. I have to go in. Nice. I think it actually worked out pretty well for me if you look at the DPS right now. Can I stun him or something? I don't have an interrupt for that regrowth. At least it's less powerful because it's not on 19, you know? Okay, we actually came in first place because I'm pretty sure, like, this is going to be the end of it, right? Go for that Drain Life. Mind Blast. Hopefully we get a different dungeon next time. That'd be ideal, just to mix it up a bit. Come on, let me come in first place with decent DPS. Die. Nice. Very good Blood Elf racial, bro. Very good Blood Elf racial. Okay, decent stuff. I want that World Forge key fragment. I wonder how the World Forge stuff is going to work on League 4 since you get so many enchants for free. Like, it's pretty much dead on arrival. It might as well be considered a Season 8 exclusive at this point. I'd bet a lot of money that Season 9, you just won't even have to worry about World Forge enchants anymore. Which I guess sucks, because, like, it is a cool idea theoretically. I think a lot of people, before Season 8 came out, I would get this suggestion all the time. They were like, wouldn't it be cool if you had to go out in the world and, like, get an enchant? It's like, actually, it turns out most people just don't like it past, like, the first, like, couple, because then it becomes more of, like, a gimmick and the adventure goes away. Like, maybe if there were only, like, 10 that you have to go out in the world and get, but there's, like, what, 50? You know, like a crazy amount. Anyway, GG, let's do some more. Okay, cool, Skullomance. That's actually pretty nice to show because it shows that they've split it in two now, and I did mention that in a previous video, and so if you haven't been keeping up with Ascension and you know, you haven't seen it in my videos, obviously, you wouldn't know. But essentially, for this particular run, oh my god, people are already dying, but we only have to kill Ras Frost Whisper, so it's super duper fast, and therefore it's one of the more fun ones, right? Can we get more AoE so that my seed actually does damage? Like, that'd be really, really nice. I need more AoE, guys. I need, like, actual AoE damage. Like, that's like the downside of seed. You have to expect people to actually also have some damage. I am in first place, which is also sadly telling you something right now, because I'm doing absolutely no damage because the seed's, you know, taking so long to actually go off itself. Maybe I can knock these guys into the wall. Oh shit, why'd they go that way? Dude, what the heck did you... Oh my god. Anyway, it's not even worth it. Let's just keep spamming seed. I just want to get to Ras, dude. Give me Ras. And then I actually think I should have a viewing room key. It looks like I can unlock it maybe with picklock or something if I don't. But, dude, look at this freaking AoE. Like, it's all me right now, just randomly spamming seed and also running out of mana. Hello? Yeah, okay, I can open it with picklock. Really, really nice. Look, these people keep closing it immediately. What are they doing with their lives? So you just go this way. You run all the way down. Now, typically, Ras is actually a skippable boss. So it's actually pretty clever if you think about it, because they gave him, like, the fastest wing of the dungeon. And now people will actually do Ras. And I do think that bosses should have, like, a reason to be killed. Although, admittedly, Skolo was so long before, like, I wouldn't have, like, complained about not doing him. But I just think this is a very good change. Let's go for the Drained Soul right here. Now we can just go for a Mind Blast. So I actually have my DPS chart, including the pull right before this, where there was some AoE that I wasn't really, like, participating as much on. We were a little behind, sadly. So I don't know if we can catch up. Oh, my God. Yeah, we're not going to be able to. So that was a coat build. You know, Night of the Eclipse. That's not bad. Alana's Embrace. Oh, I have a +10 version. Okay. All right, not bad, not bad. I do really like the way this plays. I think it's super smooth and incredibly easy, and the Banshee is pretty pog. If you don't know, the Banshee has anti-magic shell, which is kind of okay, but better for PvP probably. But then, she's also range-based, not melee. That makes her easy to handle. She has Banshee's Curse, which is just like extra shadow damage over time, and then a Shadow Bolt basically as well. So honestly, they're like a bunch of extra DPS. All right, guys, so you know League 4 is coming out tomorrow. This is going to have to be the end of this video. It's going to be a shorter video. I have some other videos I'm going to be putting out as well. Another one right before League 4 launches that should be pretty hype. And then, of course, I'm going to be playing all day on League 4. And then I will put out a video, if not the day of, probably the day after, because I have to go to a funeral for a friend of mine actually on the same day as the launch. And so it is what it is. You know what I mean? Some things are more important. So I just want to quickly show you guys one more time what's actually going to go down with this spec. Popping everything real quick. Have the Haunt going up into the Mind Blast. There we go. Shadow Waste Bolt. 1, 2, 3. I could have gone one less, actually, but go for the Drained Soul. Nice. Now go for the instant. We're going to go for a Mind Blast into a Haunt right here. And then keep spamming the Shadow Waste Bolt until we get enough stack. So it should have been actually, yeah, this one. Nice. And you see the Drain Life is a massive amount of DPS. Like, it actually makes you skyrocket. Go for the Haunt before it goes away. Keep it up. All right, we're going to go for a big Drain Life. This is it, really. This is it, really, right? Yep, we're about to break 4K DPS again. Honestly, pretty good. You know, I know we're not going to be playing this character for a really long time, but that's a big part of it as well. I will be doing the giveaway in this video, by the way, so stay tuned for that. And by the way, for the people that made it this far, this will be the video that I announce that I will be doing some League 4 giveaways, giving exclusive League 4 stuff away that give you, like, everything you would need for that server. But anyway, what I want to do now is the last giveaway of Season 8 pre-League 4. So let's go ahead and jump on my Mcdoubles character, and let's roll off from the last video. All right, so I've got the link from the last video, picking a winner, and there we go. Brady Sneed, love the videos, makes me want to start playing Ascension again. Oh man, that's really good actually, because League 4 is coming out. In-game name Scarborn. Okay, man, GG. You're gonna get a lot of stuff, or at least what's left. Okay, I'm logging on Mcdoubles right now. Here's what I want to say. So like I said, I'll just announce it now. I'm gonna be giving away one of those supporter packs in my very first real League 4 video. And so if you watch this video and you comment in the comment section below and leave your in-game name, at least the one you think you'll have for League 4, so it gets a little dicey. Feel free to edit your comment, you know what I mean, once you make your character, because I will not do the rolling until probably the end of the night on the day that League 4 comes out. So you have plenty of time, you know what I mean? But that means if you watch this video and you do what I say like we normally do, you will have a chance over everybody else who might skip this video because they're really waiting for League 4 to get some really free stuff, right? And make your League 4 experience even better. Look at all this stuff, dude. I just realized I have so much freaking stuff to still give away on this server, and I just didn't make enough videos somehow, even though I think every Ascension video since launch had giveaways in it. That really tells you something. Like, seriously, it tells you something. Like, first of all, it tells you guys, like, how generous the community is. They just want to give back. But, like, thank you so much, and I have even more stuff right now in my inventory that people gave me. And big thank you to those guys. I'm sorry if your name is not something that you see right now. I saw it. I'm thanking you. But honestly, it's so much, dude. It's so much. But listen, when everybody merges back to this server, these giveaways become more relevant. And because I still have a lot of time, I don't even have to take it out of the mailbox yet. So here's what you're actually going to get, my friend. Scarborn, you get a double XD because that's not the real thing. You get 350 gold. And so the guy that sent me that on my other character, you know who you are. I didn't keep it. Duelist's Mighty Mallet. You're going to get all of this stuff. An XPR, a bunch of Scrolls of Retreat, a bunch of Transmogs, Overlord Wormthalok as a Dragonkin if you ever go for that. And then I think that's it, right? Oh, I have more than 12 items. Okay, I can send more. Hold on. All right, double XD, and we give you these last 3 items, and there you go. Okay, you guys know what I already said, right? So in my League 4 video, I'm going to be giving away a League 4 little supporters bundle. It gives you a vanity sync, by the way. So if you already have some stuff on your account, it immediately gives you all of that stuff, and that saves you from spending a little bit of money as well. I can only do so many to start off, but we'll see how it goes. Maybe 5 for sure, and then we'll continue from there. It just depends on the meta over there, you know? Your boy only has so much DP. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to give me a like and subscribe. And major thanks to all the members on my channel. Love and appreciate you guys. Really, really do. Consider becoming a member yourself. It's pretty freaking hype. But I'll see all of you on the next one. Mcdoubles out.